Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Friday morning, August the 14th. For those of you in the workforce, thank goodness it's Friday and welcome in. Crows are welcoming everybody in for sure. Okay, got the housekeeping done over on the Rumble side. We're ready to rock and roll. All right. This day in music history, 1987, Guns N' Roses kick off their first North American tour in Halifax, Nova Scotia. They opened for the Cult. That kind of surprised me. In 1974, Neil Peart makes his debut with Rush. They are performing at a show in Pittsburgh, and they're they're the opening act for Manfred Mann and Uriah Heep. That's just hilarious. I'm going to butcher this name. 1970, Kevin Cadogan is born in Oakland, California. This one I really like. In 1965, the McCoys release Hang On Sloopy. I enjoyed that song when I was a kid. I thought it was so funny. I really, I just enjoyed it. That's all I'll say. In 1956, this day, Sharon Bryant was born in Westchester County, New York. She was in the group Atlantic Star. And August 14th, 1946, Larry Graham is born in Beaumont, Texas. And although he's not really known very well for his singing, most people knows he does a really good job playing banjo. Today is Steve Martin's birthday. He was born in 1945, Waco, Texas. 1941, Connie Smith is born in Elkhart, Indiana. 1941, also, David Crosby of Crosby, Stills, and Nash is born in Los Angeles, California. And a very popular duo, Dash Crofts. He was with Seals. He was born 1940, Cisco, Texas. I didn't know he was born in Texas. Interesting. All right. The crows are going to town this morning, thank goodness. Treezilla is facing the sun. It looked like it was going to be a cloudy start to the day, but the sun has come out. Got humidity going everywhere. And that's pretty much the story across the state. 86, 88. I checked the weather earlier for Wilmington, and the biggest difference is Wilmington was 79 degrees. And when I looked up famous birthdays, it's kind of interesting. Doc Holliday was born today, not 1851, and yesterday was Annie Oakley's birthday. So two famous people in history that was kind of known for being really good with their weapons. He only lived to be 36. WTF, Mike. Good morning. Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny that Annie Oakley's birthday was yesterday and Doc Holliday's is today. And Steve Martin, he's one of two actors that was born in Waco, Texas. Perry Gilpin was born in Waco. She played Roz Doyle on Frasier. I think that's her name, Perry. Oh, okay. Wow. I didn't know about that. I went to a conference in Laredo, Texas in the early 90s. And there goes that car we were talking about, Mike. Uh, anyway, when I was in Laredo, I walked across the border into Nuevo Laredo and went to the bar where they filmed a John Wayne movie. And it was nice. I mean, it was early August, and it, the heat was oppressive to say the very least. But the guys was in there; they had fans running, and it was they were dressed, with the tight collars, and had on a white jacket, white shirt, very very formal. I was amazed, but it was interesting. And everything about that place was spotless. So, Mike, is the rain south of you, or is it all the way up to you? Yeah. That's good. You getting? You going to try to do anything out on the farm today before you go live this afternoon? Oh, and that movie Dozer, uh, I uh, I found it on YouTube. I might watch it this weekend. It looked to be a bit interesting. Yeah, here, oh geez, here. If you listen to the weatherman, one day we're in a drought, and parts of the state is a severe drought, and then it rains and we have flash flooding, and it just goes back and forth. I mean, in Mount Airy, they had rivers overflowing to where cars on nearby roads to the river, the water line was almost up to the windows on cars. Oh, and speaking of cars, yeah, Roger's having his vehicle checked out. Kathy Bates, good morning. What is going on, young lady? I have already had my pot of coffee and listened to the weather and done the music trivia or this day in music history. So, Miss Kathy, has your butler brought you your coffee yet? And I guess YKB must be out on his bike ride. I was listening to Moggs last night, and he was talking about all the changes on YouTube. They are pretty much doubling uh, the goals, I guess you could say, doubling the watch hours, doubling the views to get to certain levels on YouTube. I think the subscriptions are staying the same. But for anybody after February 1st next year, for anybody starting out on YouTube, it's going to be a steep hill to climb. Yeah, I know, but it's for people who are just starting out. It's still that's a high bar. You know, the people who's got a head start on getting those numbers, that they'll do better than the people just starting out. Something like that. It's kind of crazy. They and they've changed the commercials lately. Uh, they'll play a commercial that you cannot skip, and then they'll play a commercial that you can skip, and that's. I was thinking about it the other day, Mike, and you know, on television when they play commercials, it's pre-planned, and usually there's a place in the action where a break doesn't really mess up things too much. And with YouTube, they'll play a commercial right in the middle of a sentence, and that's what I find so annoying. They'll just randomly go to a commercial right in the middle of a sentence. And now these people who are doing live streams and they're monetized, it's kind of crazy. Oh, okay. I wouldn't know. I've got small channels. But the channels that okay for them to play commercials during a live stream, and then when it comes back from the commercial to the live stream, you've missed out on anything that they said or went on during the commercial. Yeah, the the ones I've been seeing lately are more. The first one is not skippable. The second one is, but eh, both my channels are small and they're not monetized. So, but if one, I just can't see having commercials in the nature channel. I cannot see that, because the whole purpose is to relax with nature, and having a commercial pop up right in the middle, you know. Oh, yeah, Mike. There, I tell the channel, I say, appreciate you, but I'll come back and watch it later, because it's at least YouTube will do that when they play a commercial on a video, not a live, but on a regular video. When it comes back, it'll be like a second or two previous to when it left. So you hear a word or two repeated. I don't necessarily quit going to the channel, but I quit watching the live. And there's quite a few doing that now. I was I went to a channel yesterday, and there was two people up on the panel, and somebody else came up on the panel, and I don't know what was going on, but they did not want to speak to one of the people that was up on the panel. And I'm like, why would you even go up there if there's somebody you want to talk to? Alicia, good morning and welcome. I think I remember you like to do things with food and birds. Is that true, Alicia? Seems like I remember those going on. But, you know, some channels are, they want the drama so that people will click. I want people to be able to ease into their day. There's enough drama out there. Why on earth would people want to create more? I thought I remembered seeing a bird or something on your channel. I just took a quick look, because I'm pretty sure I've seen you before. Yeah. I don't remember what kind of bird. I just remember bird. John P., how on earth you doing? And John P., I double checked you. You're not blocked anywhere. You're not hidden. Uh, so all is good. I hear Flyby Charlie. Alicia, if you want to share your channel, I have Nightbot set up. It is exclamation ME. You type that in chat, no spaces, and Nightbot will post your channel. Just be aware, if two people do it at the exact same time, Nightbot sometimes gets confused and only does one of them. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, Alicia, anybody who comes into chat here, they are more than welcome to use Nightbot to post their channel. Yeah, I went in and said hello, happy birthday to Raven. Yesterday was his birthday. He says he's 81, but boy, he sure looks younger than 81. I think he's going to do a program this afternoon or evening sometime. That's a good question, Mike. I don't know. He's probably editing video because, yesterday he was celebrating his birthday, and I don't know how much editing. He said he had quite a bit to do to post. He was doing a premiere this afternoon or evening. Yeah, he's got some medical things going on, but he seems to be a pretty good guy. Okay, Alicia, you have a great day. Well, thank you. Wow. That's amazing. I think the hornet's nest is my biggest short video, and it's 3K. Yeah, that's definitely Flyby Charlie. Which reminds me, I haven't seen Flyby Stu in a while. I hope he's doing okay. All of our friends in the UK, I am a little concerned for their safety these days. It's rare, but sometimes he flies on the other side of the treezilla there. Usually he stays behind the camera in that direction. John P. Kathy said hi. I got to get me a snack. I don't know why, but I'm starving already. Usually I last a little longer. You know, Mike, I figured it would have been an animated individual flying on a broom. I figured that one would have been your biggest one. You were just mistaken. No big deal. But 175K is nothing to be sneezed at. That's pretty good. In the entire history of the Nature Channel, uh, I think I'm at 366K, and that's for all the videos, all the views. So you got one video that was over half of my entire channel. John P., how long have you been up? I watched a guy take an older Mustang and do a couple of modifications to it, and he was outrunning a Corvette. It wasn't a new Corvette, it was a little bit older one, but it was still, I, I don't know if it was up to the L7 or not. But it kept up with one of the newer Mustangs that had it was over 500 horsepower. I'm guessing the guy was an engineer, and everything he did was just kind of matter of fact. Yeah, I know, Mike. So many. He was keeping up with one of the Dodge Chargers that's only a couple of years old. I watched a video on motorcycles, and there was a motorcycle in the I think it was the 1930s, and it could do like 100 miles an hour. It was something crazy. I don't even remember the name of it. Charlie, good morning. Yeah, it was a little V twin, Mike. Good luck. I hope it's good news, Charlie. And with everything going on around Dearborn, extra good luck with that. People let that go too far, in my opinion. And now it's going to be harder to squash. Same time zone, Charlie. It's 7:30 a.m. here also. Well, just be mindful of what's going up, because certain platforms are very biased, and calling them biased is putting it nicely, in my opinion. I'm a little biased towards the truth. That's fine, Charlie. Anytime. If I'm not available, you'll just get a funny outgoing message, and the voicemail will be full. Oh, if I'm not busy, I answer the phone. That's it, Mike. SS 100, because it'd do 100 miles an hour. Might have done a little faster, but I know it would do at least 100. And it looked like a bicycle with a V twin put on it. I know this is going to be funny to you, Mike, but they never sold them here in the States. But there was a Honda. It was the 250 Hornet, and they sold it overseas, but never here. Good morning, Misty. 36. Yeah, that's just too fast on that little bike. But it was the Honda Hornet 250. It was so little and so quick. I wanted one to ride like over to the mountain and maybe on some back road twisties because it just looked like a fun bike. Misty, what's going on the other side of the mountain? I was talking to somebody the other day about met them on the trails, and they're going to Gatlinburg, and I was telling them about I think it's Sugarlands. Raven, what you say, buddy? Were your ears burning, Raven? Charlie, good luck. I hope everything goes smooth, and you can ring anytime. Raven, what all did you get for your birthday? Raven, that is so nice. Well, you got to tell me what accessory, because I'm kind of big on cameras. I've sold most of mine. I probably only have like a dozen right now. Charlie, I don't remember you mentioning a birthday on the 16th. Charlie, if it's your birthday Sunday, please forgive me. I forgot, or I hadn't heard it. I'll try to store that in my memory banks. Oh, Raven, that's great. All right, Charlie, you take care. Be careful. I'll be on till at least 9 o'clock, maybe a little after. Well, thank goodness. Raven, I greatly appreciate that. I try not to tell other people how to do their channels, but I question why he even came up on the panel to start with if he wasn't going to talk to everybody on the panel. Yeah, I mean that was just ridiculous. And everybody knows that you know Dolly is a tender heart. She is she just loves everybody, and it's too easy to hurt her feelings. Mike, don't do that. It's like touching a stove and burning your finger. Why on earth would you want to touch a stove ever again? Raven, you're fine. I back you 100%. You were very calm and level handed, and I think you did it as well as it could be done. And I agree with you. Don't edit that out. Just leave it. Remind that little booger. Drama Mike. Uh, well, I I tell everybody, drama free, ease into your day here. Sometimes though, you got to point out the problem before you can fix it. So I want to be positive, but I don't want to have on rose colored glasses. Yeah, I know, Raven. It's ridiculous, is what it is. I mean, just ridiculous. Yeah, Dolly deserves better. So Raven, I was that was a pleasant surprise to learn that you were a ref for football, soccer here. And I learned earlier this week why Americans call it soccer. That's what the Brits called it when it was first imported over here. And then we had our football come into, the public, so to speak. So we just kept the name soccer. Exactly, Mike. Yeah, here in the States, it's becoming more and more popular. Uh, I think the United States women's team has done much better than the men's team on the international stage, but ooh, and you're still having the premiere today? I thought you said you was going to have. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. They made the appointments. It's going to be on the 28th. Sandra Martin, good morning. A little bit, Mike. Why? What kind of nerdy tech are you looking into, Mike? Pineapple pager. Oh, geez. This is going to be good. Oh, geez. A Wi Fi pineapple pager. That's just too funny. Uh, since it was nothing seriously harmful, Mike, I used to have a little device on my key ring. And when when you go into places and they'd have TVs playing, at the restaurant or wherever, I'd be changing the channels on the TV, playing with the volume. So, yeah, I kind of like technology a little bit. Is Harry a footballer? Oh my gosh, Mike. I saw it. It said Wi-Fi pager, but stuff like that shouldn't exist. And I bet it's available on Amazon, isn't it? Yeah. I had the Samsung S4 had an IR blaster, and for a while I could just use it to access televisions. It had a remote control app, and all you had to do is put in the manufacturer's name, and the S4 would become a remote control for the TV. Oh, shoot. See, I don't need to know about stuff like that, Mike. I really do not. Exactly, Raven. I get into enough trouble without doing stuff like that. And when I get bored, especially, uh, it's not a good idea for me to get bored. Yeah, I know, Raven. I like those in a way, and I dislike them in other ways. Because if you're once you get out of your car and start walking away, uh, somebody can come up and open a door before you're out of range of the car. Yep. I had a Buick, and it had that keyless system. You walk up, just open the door, get in, push start button. It was very convenient, but somebody who had had it a little longer than I had said, "Oh, really? Watch this." And he was walking to the car before I was, and he just opened the door. Oh, Mike, uh, the last text I sent you, that would be one of the first things I did, and I would definitely end up in trouble. Don't say anything else, because I've already contemplated some little electronic gizmos, but I have refrained. It can it can mimic the NFC signal for like if you were paying something with your smartphone, it could do that, but it's got to have the NFC. Uh, like I said, Mike, I don't need to have stuff like that. I would get in too much trouble. But speaking of gas prices, uh, this this new software and is a company that's doing it for the gas stations. Basically, what it's doing is it is analyzing uh, the market and then telling gas stations, uh, what they can sell their gasoline for. And what it does is it kind of really is it's just short of turning the gas stations into a monopoly. Because if everybody's using the same pricing program, to me, that's a monopoly. And they're charging way more than they would be if they were in competition with one another. And the software company is named Calibrate, and they spell it with a K. Oh, Mike, you shouldn't have told me about that. I want one. Yeah, that's like oh, how to word it. It's like any college student uh, that is in the physics program can make a, weapon of mass destruction, even though it's legal for that information, illegal for that information to be out. Uh, Pretty much every college student knows it. Oh, ah, Mike, you're a bad influence on me. See, that's why I don't go and look around at motorcycle dealerships. If I see one that I really like, then I want one. If I don't go and look, I don't know it exists. In the oh geez, early 2000s, like 2004, 2005, I come real close to purchasing one of those little devices that makes it impossible for people within a few 100 foot of you to use a cell phone. Yeah, we know what videos Mike's going to be posting. That's hilarious. Oh, come on, Mike. Yeah, Raven. Sometimes it's just best not to know it exists. Mike, I know you wouldn't do such a thing, but there are channels that just review people who have posted on different platforms how they're breaking the law. I mean, there's people showing how they try to scam the self checkout machines in different stores, mostly Walmart. There, it's nuts. One would think that little puppy never gets any attention. That's the way it always sounds to me. But I kind of like the puppy alarm because somebody else takes care of the puppy, but I can hear the alarm go off. Complaining, you mean, Raven? Jay Fritz, what's happening, Jay? Are you burning up in Florida? 7 a.m. this morning, Wilmington was 79 degrees. I can only imagine what you're going through. Jay, I was listening last night. I couldn't type. I was driving, but I didn't hear anybody mention your name, or don't remember anybody mention, reading your text or anything. I heard them talking about Hoyt Axton, and it was like, oh, if I could only get to my typewriter, you know. Yeah, don't give Jay too hard of a time. He and his wife actually took the time to come and have dinner with me when I went to Florida. Yeah, well, wow. Whatever you was doing, Jay, I hope you were having a great time. And say hello to the missus, please. Birthday yesterday. You or your wife's birthday yesterday? Well, happy birthday for sure. Yesterday was Raven's birthday. Hey, Burton, how you doing? So, Jay, it was your birthday. I want to verify this so I keep it straight in my brain. All right. Well, happy birthday. What'd you do? Turn what? 62? Well, with me being so sick as a child, I am absolutely proud to be 69. Almost the same day. Uh, Mike, you got to remember, usually in the northern hemisphere, the first cold snap hits around November. Everybody just trying to keep warm, and come August, baby's born. CJ, even Nightbot's happy to see you here. Raven, that's true. You look much younger than you are. So tell us, Jay, what all did you get for your birthday? Uh, exactly what I was going to ask. Mr. Lee, good afternoon. Carbon fiber 19.5. Whoa, 38. That's like 101, 102, isn't it? 38 degrees. 38 C. 19.5 is probably the weight. 19.5 ounces. And probably at 19.5, that's a regular shooting stick. A lot of people like a 21 ounce for breaking. Mr. Lee, Wilmington, which is on our coast, that's where Tina is located. It was 26 degrees there this morning at 7 o'clock, and the humidity was 87%, I think. Yeah, that's a little warm. we're only going to be in the 90s, but they said the heat index with the humidity and the air temperature together, it's going to feel like between 105 and 110 here. And again, Jay's got it worse down in Florida. Jay's being mischievous. Don't believe him, Mr. Lee. Mike, you sound pretty serious about playing pool. Mr. Lee, good luck. Cool. Was this state North Dakota or another state? Uh, could be because I'm chewing. Northwoods, what's up, buddy? I'm having a little pastry. I'm I'm really hungry this morning for some reason. Huh. That's pretty light. Most house cues are 18 ounce. Wow. I was drinking coffee at 4:30. Oh, come on, Mike. Hop to it. It's just a typo. Raven, what time's your premiere this afternoon? And Mr. Lee, I wouldn't put anything past Jay Fritz. You never know what Jay's going to be up to. Raven, that was perfect timing. Mr. Lee, when I was in France, I had snails, and other than being overly chewy, pretty much they took on the flavor of the whatever the seasoning was. Oh, Raven, that'd be great. What time? See, my problem with going live out at the park or any place that I'm hiking, I don't have a cell phone signal. These people who go out doing these investigations in the middle of the woods, ah, and they got a perfect signal, that blows my mind. Yeah, Mr. Lee, I tried it. I wouldn't do it again. I mean, it's just not worth it. It's like eating octopi. Uh, it it was okay, but not my thing. got a taste test of food at least once. There's a few things I think no, I just wouldn't try, but most of the time, I'll at least give it a taste to see if I like it or not. 2 a.m. your time, that would be 9 o'clock tonight, our time. Yeah, Dolly's an hour behind me, or 2 hours behind me. I'm not sure exactly which time zone she's in, but two a.m. Your time would be 9 p.m. our time on the East Coast. Well, you might as well go live if you got a signal. I mean, the few places I've had a signal over in the mountains or on the mountain, I've tried to go live, but usually the video is pixelated. Raven type exclamation me. There you go. But if you're on your phone and the link's not working, just search YouTube for Raven Rebel 2118 and it comes right up. Because I saw Raven on a channel that I wasn't a mod, and that's how I found him. I just searched for that. Yeah, Mr. Lee, Raven's not all that far from you. Yeah, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Yeah, in the YouTube search, do the at symbol Raven Revel REBEL 2118, and it pops right up. Yeah, that's the complete uh, channel name. Yeah, I don't know why, but YouTube search engine does better when you put the at symbol in, and no spaces between any of the symbols or words, letters, etc., numbers. Yeah, if you do live streams, that it does that quick. I remember when most people thought 20 gigabytes was a lot of data. Uh oh. Yeah, I got you, Mike. Hey, Connie, how you doing? Whoa, no, that's okay. Uh, yeah, uh, two channels is more than enough. I mean, this accident's getting out of hand. Two channels is whoa, way a bunch. I think Raven can be a little mischievous also. Kathy must have fallen back asleep. Oh, yeah, Dolly's probably asleep. Good choice of songs, Mike. Yeah, in about 12 hours. 12 hours and 12 minutes from now. Yeah, again, back to the signal thing. Ah, Raven, I think Mike doesn't like you. You guys do not want me singing. You just don't know that you don't want me singing. That's all. Mike, you're hilarious today. Uh, Either lightning's going to get you or your pants are ablaze. Which one is it? Wow. I can hear Raven being able to sing. That makes sense to me. You got a fairly smooth voice. Oh, y'all gonna have me laughing so hard my face hurts again. Raven, I'm probably tone deaf when I sing. Raven, I only sing in case of emergency, such as if a building catches fire, I start singing to empty it quicker. Gosh, Mike. Mike can sing fairly well. He breaks into song every once in a while on his channel. Oh, Raven, did you hear from Dolly after her doctor's appointment yesterday? Did you hear how that turned out? Yeah, you do, Mike. You don't sound terrible. You might not be a Robert Goulet, but you don't sound terrible either. Okay, good, good. I'm glad things are on track for her because she had some issues there for a while. Robert Goulet. You don't know who Robert Goulet is? He was a famous crooner back in the 60s and 70s. Black hair, blue eyes. All the women loved him. Have you seen the movie Scrooged? He is, I think he is in that movie for a few seconds. Northwoods. Well, Tiny, I'll have to visit your channel one day when you're singing because I really like people who sing well. I do. James Darren was a singer and an actor. He was in the Time Tunnel. He was that weekly TV show. He was one of the main characters in the Time Tunnel. Uh, he was more. He was more famous for his acting than his singing, but he was a singer. What do you mean showing off? Yeah, the Time Tunnel was fantastic. Uh, it was coming on the over the air TV channel Me TV. It was coming on at 4 o'clock on Sunday mornings. Time Tunnel, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, and it was fun stuff. You guys hang on a minute. I'll be back in just a minute, okay? Okay. Thank you, Mike. I stepped on the back porch and it felt like I stepped into a sauna. It's over eight. It's over 80 degrees and the humidity is amazing. Yeah. Yeah, it's about time for her to be getting up, give or take. Yeah, Raven. It's over 90 degrees. It's not quite closing time. Mike, I looked up that Flipper Zero, and oh my goodness, there's all kinds of extras and everything. But the single machine applicable uh, Flipper Zero new programming machine is $500. And then they've got all kinds of add-ons and this and that and the other. Big time money, big time money, big time money. Hey, Miss Dolly, how you doing? Um, oh, you're welcome. You've earned it, Dolly. You have earned it. Well, Mike, I just did a quick look on Amazon, and those were the first things that came up. So, yeah, Northwoods, the humidity here is going to be pretty close to 90%. I checked earlier, and in our mountains, it was 87%, and at the coast, it was 86. Yeah, Raven, you get the humidity up, and your body cannot self regulate as well. Up, up. Portable multi-tool. That's too good. Well, Dolly, I hope everything went well for you yesterday. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. That's the kind of news I wanted to hear. Dolly's getting into John P. territory. John P. goes crazy with the emojis. Pretty good. Got out of bed under my own power. Had a pot of coffee. Already had my breakfast bar and a snack. So I am rocking and rolling. Yeah, that church did look pretty big. And I shut down the nature channel because the battery would go soon. And when that happens, the live stream doesn't shut down properly. So that's why I went and ended it. Yes, it is Friday. Fridays are double TGIF. 7 days a week TGIF. Thank God I'm forgiven. And then on Fridays, thank goodness it's Friday. So, Dolly, when do you go back for your next checkup? I think Dolly is giving a big cheer to Friday and calling it "Yay! It's Friday, Friday." Okay, okay. Well, I hope everything goes smooth. That's for sure. Well, I like the sound of that. Yeah. Plus, two, she'll be able to check it firsthand. I mean, where it's at on your elbow and everything, you'd have to check it in a mirror. Yes. We just don't want it to be an oncoming train. Oh, pass a couple of blankets to Tiny. Oh, Dolly, that reminds me of a T-shirt I saw the other day, uh, and it was just a really basic T-shirt. It said, "Don't worry, I've had my shots," and then below the text, it had a liquor bottle and a shot glass. Oh, no problem. I pretty much do whatever I want to today. Tiny, do you want one of them to be an electric blanket? We can arrange that. I think there's a battery powered one around here somewhere. It might not last long, but it'd be better than a regular blankie. Oh no, I did not get the shirt. I saw somebody else wearing it. The There's some very creative shirts out there these days. I wish I could find a place that would make quality products and not cost an arm and a leg. I've done a couple of cups, like coffee cups, mugs, and they have just been so cheap. And I just can't bring myself. I've got a logo and everything I want to put on them, but anybody who's buying them, I want them to get something, quality for their money. And $20 for a coffee cup, uh, I don't feel comfortable asking people to do that. You know, $12 for a coffee, a quality coffee cup that's custom. I can kind of see that, but I've not been able to find any. They just want outrageous prices. But I sampled some that was at a good price, and I could resell them if they turned out good. They look fantastic, and they'd probably be fine sitting on a shelf. But to use them, not so much. Yeah, I know. Dolly's good at her craft. Yep, handmade necklaces and earrings. Oh, Dolly, I meant to tell you. Uh, the short video you did with your hair all fluffed up and played Ozzy Osbourne's "Crazy Train," that was really funny. You did good. Northwoods, yeah. Yeah, it was. And I'm not a huge Black Sabbath or Ozzy fan, but Crazy Train is just special. That is a really good song. Tiny something else, that's for sure. Yeah, I never saw them. I really didn't get into them until years later. They had already broken up. Um, when I finally got the words to War Pigs, that then I became a bigger fan. I like their song Iron Man. Yep, Dolly did real good. That's a good video. I bet you get a lot of views on that. Well, I tell you, Raven, if I could have worked it out, I mean, it was. I tried every angle I could. I wanted to see ACDC in Charlotte just a few weeks ago, but I could not get a hotel room that was within walking distance of the venue, and I didn't want to put up with the crowds, and I was not going to drive home, you know, after the concert, so I was going to spend the night there, but the numbers just didn't work out, and even the closest room available was over a mile away, and it was like $250 for one night. It's like, nope, I can't part with 250. Northwoods, rest well, buddy. I will see you tomorrow night. Yeah, but not in Charlotte, Raven. Uh, unless you know the area really well, you're kind of playing Russian roulette. I mean, there's parts of town that's probably really safe, and parts of town that's really danger, and I don't know which is which. So I just didn't do it. Yeah, like I said, if I was sure of the area and everything, but Charlotte's, Charlotte is where there's. I got to get political here. They have a very liberal point of view, and they have let people out that should not be on the streets, and that's how that young lady was ended on the train. That made probably international news. She had escaped the war in Europe, come to America, thought she was safe. She was sitting on a train doing nothing. Guy come up behind her with a blade and that was the end. And he had been arrested and all kinds of serious issues 40 some times, and he was still out. Yeah, but like I said, I, I didn't have time to go and survey the area and everything. So, plus, like I said, the least expensive ticket I found was like $80. But I wanted to see Pretty Reckless was going to open for them, and I wanted to see that band because I've seen them do acoustic performances, and they were fantastic. So I think they would be a very good band to see live. And I like quite a few of their songs. And I think Taylor Momsen has one of the best rock voices going right now. And I'm pretty sure she's still in her 20s. So she's got a long career ahead of her. But it sure would have been nice to see, the both of them. That would have been quite the show. Plus, it was a Saturday night, which would mean I would have to skip presenting my show. I guess I could have gone live down there because in town, the chances of having a signal is pretty good. Uh, I would guess the concert would start at 9 o'clock, but I couldn't swear to it. Oh, thank you. No, I, I don't do that, but I appreciate the offer. Um, I did the buy me a coffee for a while, and I really did not like the way that operated. Uh, I thought once I had everything set up, it would go, into my personal accounts. But no, they don't do it that way. And I found out that some people had contributed, and it was pending, and they never knew when it was going to come out of their accounts. And you know, stuff like that, I don't agree with because they might have gotten accustomed to thinking that it wasn't going to come out, and then when it did, cause them issues. And it's like the hey, Raymond, Norma, I hope you guys are doing well. Uh, it's like the coffee cups and stuff like that. I've put my logo and tested them, but I wouldn't. I haven't found anything that I thought was a decent quality at a decent price. But once I do, I will. Especially for the nature channel, because the cup turned out looking great. I mean, it looks great, but the quality is just not there. And I don't want people spending their hard-earned money on junk. That's just not right. Raymond and Norma, everybody's glad to see you. Raymond, I hope that you're doing well because people ask me about you all the time. And I tell them that I see you and Norma every once in a while. And the other thing, Dolly, is with the copyright stuff that YouTube does, bleh, it's uh, I couldn't post any of it, so you guys couldn't benefit from it. Now, if I could get down there and be in the crowd waiting for the band to take stage, you know, and me go live in the crowd, that would be kind of nice, I think. But then I would have to, turn off the microphone. I could probably turn it on for a few seconds now and then during a song. Charlie did that. Charlie Rose comes to the channel sometimes. Uh, she went live at a little concert in the park up where she's at, and streamed pretty much the whole concert, and it worked out pretty good. So, okay, guys, I went over just a little today because I wanted to spend a little extra time with you guys. I hope everybody has only kind words coming your way. And I really do hope that each of you get the day that you deserve. Catch you tomorrow night or next week, but we will catch you next time.